Hello everybody, this is Gabriel. I just wanted to give you a quick crypto update because we are at an interesting moment of time here in the cryptocurrency market. Well, as you know, Bitcoin is the biggest, most dominant coin. So whatever Bitcoin is doing has an impact of all the other currencies. And yes, you might remember, well, Bitcoin here quadrupled in price, right? It went from this very important resistance, which was an entry signal, a very obvious one. So it went from 10,000, basically to 40,000 in a one leg move, right? That's a stop run move because the 20,000 was a very important level, and that's what happened here, right? So that's a stop run move. And what you typically get, well, you get a pullback here on the monthly chart back to the 21 moving average somewhere here. So towards the 20,000 level, which is a halvening in price from the high from the 40,000. So a pullback to 20,000, that would be a very healthy pullback, right, in this overall uptrend. But as you can see here with the last exponential up move, there was basically no pullback to 21, right? So what we've seen is a pullback to the 8 moving average, and that was sufficient as a pullback, right? So whenever it pulls back to 8, well, we are in a very strong trend. When it doesn't come back to 21, a very strong trend. So we might see this happening here too, right? that we don't actually get pullbacks to 21. So from here on, anything can happen, right? So what wouldn't surprise me is a pullback, right, to the 20,000. But anything can happen. This can be a runaway market, and as you know, these patterns after stop run move, well, it could develop into a runaway market. So there's no pullback, it just continues going higher. And this is the current situation we are in here. If you look at the daily chart here, top right, we can see that there is a pullback to 21, or we even have a second pullback to 21, and this is a consolidation pattern, right? If this is the pattern, well, this is the momentum move. So the momentum move goes from 20,000 to 40,000. That's a doubling in price. So if this is the pattern, well, let's have a look at it on the 4-hour chart. And this here is a nice pattern. That's an S2 future system pattern, right? And we just have developed here a test bar activity. We could draw that as well, like this now. It's extended, skewed to the right, this pattern, S2. So we've just made a test bar activity down here, nicely testing 21, so it finds support. And the entry signal basically of this system is when it breaks the last dominant high. So right here at this orange level, and the stop goes here at the red. So we might actually see here how this develops. So we need strength to come in. Then if this pattern triggers, well, then we should actually see another doubling in price, right? So then it should go to 880, 90, or even then the 100,000 level, which is my target level from 1.5 years back. However, I'm not quite sure if Bitcoin has performed really nicely, right? Even against altcoins. The altcoins have been lagging a lot. And Bitcoin performed better than the other macros, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash. Well, this might end actually. And going forward, we might actually see the macro coins and even the altcoins catching up and developing better than Bitcoin. And we've seen this already with Ethereum. Let's just go here. So Ethereum has just made a new high, right, above the last high. So this consolidation over is gone. There was another pattern here that has triggered. So Ethereum has shown strength early on. And we're here, right, we have, I'm not sure if we have made a new high, all-time high on the monthly. Well, in any way, it's not clear, right? So we basically are right at the moment where we can make a new all-time high. Well, if that happens, well, this would give another push higher. Well, this has actually occurred already. Oh no, sorry. I'm sorry, I thought we had that already. No, with Litecoin, well, we've made a new high above a last dominant high. So Ethereum is leading the bunch. Bitcoin has made a new high. Ethereum has made or is just about to make a new high. Now Bitcoin Cash is lagging, right? So it's lagging of these four. However, it has broken this important resistance, this double top. It has broken it. Well, it looks like January might close below this level. So it would actually be good if this bar closes well above this level. It's still testing this level, right? So if we see the other coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin actually follow through to the upside, we might see this January bar close above, and then we might see, okay, that the Bitcoin Cash is catching up. Let's just have a look at some of those altcoins, because what we have seen during the last couple of weeks is that the altcoins who haven't moved a lot during the last 6 months now are catching up and are actually moving more and better than the macros or Bitcoin. So this is IOTA, which is one of the coins that has been around for quite some time. It was like in the years 16, 17, 15, 16, 17 performed nicely too. So we can see here how bullishness comes in, right? And there are a lot of nice stop run levels. So this is a huge stop run level here on the weekly, and the all-time high is far above. It's at 5, right? So this can times 10. This can make a 10 bagger. Only getting to the last high, to the all-time high back up here. So these are lagging, and there's a lot of potential. If this starts to run, well, we might see we might see that the altcoins actually perform better, like percentage-wise, than the macros. This has not been the case since, right? We can see it here. This is the Corona scare spike, and since then, well, they have moved. They have doubled in price, right? But they haven't actually shown a lot follow through on this chart. Let's have a look at another coin. These are just examples. These are not, that's not investment advice. So Engine, ENJ, is a coin that for a couple of years basically goes sideways, and it has just broken out, right? So there's strength, a lot of strength coming in the market. By the way, that's an S1 pattern that was tradable, and here with an entry at 0.17, well, this is already doubled, right? So the alts, they can increase a lot, and they can fall apart a lot as well. So this is how it looks like. Well, the altcoins will not perform if the macros, if Bitcoin and Ethereum, if they fall back and make a big correction, well, then the altcoins will not perform. They will fall back too. However, if we see an entry signal here with Bitcoin, well, then I think we will see that the altcoins, well, they will perform well, and they will even outperform Bitcoin and the other coins. So we're at an interesting junction here of these charts. That's a beautiful entry level. That's a double top, right? And that's a beautiful stop level because it has taken out the stops below this wick. So now we've got a really nicely protected level. It's strongly, it's testing the 21. I like that a lot. And moving averages are coming together. In any way, weekly and monthly, well, they look scary, right? Because we're way overextended. So this is basically a make or break trade. Either we continue and we actually go into a runaway market, or this fails. Well, if this fails, well, it's clearly that we should consolidate deep and basically lose half of the price level we are right now. So 2 levels, very important to watch, and have fun. Thank you.